What up? My name is Jabee. We are in Los Angeles, California right now, all the way from Oklahoma City, and we are at UndergroundHipHopBlog.com. What underground hip hop is to me is basically just hip hop and I guess like the essence before like the money and the mainstream and the commercial, you know, things that came along with hip hop. So right now, underground hip hop is probably just the people who are, I guess, on the cusp of, mainstream, or the people you never even, hear about, or you don't hear on the radio. And those are my biggest influences. One of my favorite rappers, producers is LP, and he had a group called Company Flow, and I remember the Company Flow cover. When you open it up, it said independent as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like like that meant a lot to me. So even from like just that era to like now, like I consider like just the underground now to be like, anybody from rhyme sayers, Brother Ali, who's a homie of mine, to you know people like Mozzie and Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Who do what they do. Like it's just like the essence of hip hop, um, and just the traditional rap music. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to push is it's just honesty. No flashy. No lights, no none of that. Just I try to be honest, even if it makes me look funny, it makes me look bad. I want to be honest and just tell my truth and tell that story. I think that those are the kind of artists that help to inspire me whenever I listen to music. So I think it's important that I just be who I am, and tell my story. So, and also being from Oklahoma, I don't feel like Oklahoma has an accurate black voice. I don't feel like Oklahoma has an accurate urban voice. We don't have we aren't like a major hip hop or urban market, where it's like a secondary market. So it's important that people know, like, a, there are black people in Oklahoma. B, we go through and deal with some of the same things everybody else does all over the world. So um, I want to be somebody who can be a voice for that and be a voice for where I come from. Well, I'm the kind of artist who takes my time, and everything I do has to have a point and a meaning to it. And I right now, so I'm still my last album came out in 2016. It was called Black Future, and I'm still in the process of pushing that, and I'm still in I guess like in the Black Future mindset. Although I'm winding down, and I've already started to kind of think of a new album for 2018, 2019, and just like I said, be patient and not force anything. I think that quality over quantity is always the best way to go. And I want to be in this era of music where everything is so quick and so fast. What is that? Man, don't play, bro. But I've never gotten one out here, so don't play. Okay, okay, okay. Shoot. All right. Well, we have been getting them in Oklahoma City, but it's another thing to have earthquake in LA. I don't shoot, boy. But yeah, so Black Future was then, and now I'm trying to think of and come up with concepts for my new album, which is gonna be called "This World Is So Fragile and Cruel. I'm Glad I Got You." I know that's a long title, but that's where I'm at. So. I wrote my first rap when I was 7. So like I've been listening to rap since before I could even write a sentence. And my parents listen to rap music growing up. But it was around the time, like I was talking about with MySpace, and I just started networking and meeting people. And I would fly out here to LA, and just to come to concerts and meet people. And so I was doing an album and just networking and meeting people online, and I had I linked with Elemento from the Visionaries, and Elemento did a verse for me. It's on my album. This was in 2008. We put it out, and I came out here. I don't even know the name of the record store, but the DJ's name was dang it, I can't remember his name. No, it was like it's like a little record store. I put my no, it's a small no, not Fat, but I did go to Fat Beats too. That was later on. Oh, crap, man. Anyways, I feel bad because that dude held me down for a long time, but I put my music in there, and so he could only reason why he took it is because the Elemental was on it. You know what I'm saying? And so and then the same thing with Fat Beats. And then I was out here for an event, and somebody recognized me from my album and from like MySpace and stuff. And so when I did that, I was thinking, damn, I'm all in LA for somebody else's show. I'm just trying to meet people and talk to people. And somebody was like, "Yo, you the dude, you the Blood's new black dude, right?" That was the name of my album. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you got that joint with Elemento." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dope, man. Like your album's tight. Here's my number. Like I produce, and it's just." And I was just like, "Man, this is how you do it." You know what I mean? Like this is how it's supposed to be. And so from that day on, I was like, "Man, I got to if I could go all the way to LA and somebody recognize my album that I put out in Oklahoma." I was like, man, like I gotta really push this and do it right. So from that day, like I knew like I had to keep it going and keep it pushing. So man, you can check me out online. My website is jbmusic.com. I'm on all social media at my name is JB. You can just look me up. JB Williams is my name, and be looking out for my new album as well. And thank you so much for checking me out. Thank you so much to Underground Hip Hop Blog for having me here. I'm so grateful, man, and it's just a blessing to be heard and have your music listened to. So.